Hello, Sydney. Your favorite killer is back, and today we're continuing Sherlock, the Curse of Silver Earring.
We shall examine the
let's check
evidence
shit out.
acquired yesterday. A wood trinket,
Okay. So we were in that house, and now
Let's examine it under greasy
let's
substance.
examine it.
Very interesting.
Day 3. Where is the substance?
Let me study this more closely. Let me study this. I recognize the style of this trinket.
Okay.
Let me study this more closely. A very fine white cotton.
Indeed. Okay, guess we examined everything.
I could not wait for you much longer. We have but a brief moment to discuss your notes before joining the inspector at Sherringford Hall. Poor Lestrade must have spent a terrible night.
My word, Holmes, even you have admitted that this case is uniquely perplexing and difficult.
You are, of course, correct. I still have not arrived at a reasonable and definite explanation of these events. You see, Watson, our success lies entirely in our ability to sift through the vast amounts of facts and evidence we have at our disposal and discern which items are of true significance. We cannot allow ourselves to be blinded by the superficial logic of forced hypotheses. We also must not overlook the trifles, as by their very existence they can destroy the most solid of theories. Watson, consider this. All persons intimately involved with the preparations for the reception knew the precise position Sir Bromsby would occupy on that stage. We must remark that they had this knowledge for at least a week beforehand. Numerous experts have made much of the fact that the deadly shot was of unnatural precision. We have also learned that Horace Fowlett was a renowned expert on all types of mechanical devices and automatons. Then Fowlett is found dead a mere 2 days ago. These facts give rise to a serious line of inquiry.
I find your deductions quite probable, Holmes.
But how can we explain the guest list with notes? Any probable theory about these events must correspond in all ways, including the smallest of details. Watson, I have a general idea of what you discovered during your return to the Flatham railway station. Please correct me if I get any detail wrong. You learned from the station master that several minutes before the arrival of the last train to London, 2 men entered the station one after another. First, there appeared a tall man clothed as a worker. His hat was lowered to hide his eyes, his right hand bandaged. He took a place in the right corner near the platform. A few moments later, Horace Fowlett came in and sat down on a bench. He spoke briefly with the station master and by all appearances seemed to be freezing. I can add that you have probably learned that the station master began to work in Flatham only 4 years ago. The rest you can tell yourself.
Really, Holmes, you were right concerning the information I received from the station master. When I entered the railway station...
Okay, we are somewhere.
Hello. If you could, I need some information regarding the last scheduled train.
You're one of those fellows from London working with Fletcher, aren't you? Wait,
Did you see him?
as clearly as I see you now. But he didn't seem well. He was all muffled up, and every time he opened his mouth it was to cough. The people from the village say that he's an odd one who's always amusing himself.
Do you see him often?
No, I don't know him that well, because he didn't travel very often. I didn't think it was a good opportunity to make his acquaintance, but he wasn't able to say more than a few words without suffering a sudden coughing fit. It seemed he was travelling to the north. However...
Was there anyone...
Yes, there was a fellow. I could see his face beneath his cap, and for a second I thought he had a revolver in his pocket, but then I noticed that it was merely his hand. It was all done up with a large bandage due to some...
Where was he, exactly?
He stood in that corner over there, and Mr. Fowlett arrived a bit later. I heard the sound of his coughing for about 5 minutes after that. When the train arrived, they boarded the same carriage.
And where might I find this train?
Why, right here. They always use the same carriages when they put together the night trains.
Aha, and here it is.
If it would be a help, I can hold the train for 1 or 2 minutes at the...
Thank you.
Okay,
Well,
Until later...
let's inspect the train. The fuck? There's nothing here. Around, bitch.
there is nothing of interest here.
Great. Just great.
It could be evident.
Feather. It was so hard to notice that who knows what else did I miss.
Someone has forgotten their cap, and I believe that hairs on it are red.
Does it match hair we found under the scissors?
A Cherapaki cigarette, the same as Holmes found at Sherringford.
A red hair. This is splendid, Watson.
I did not dare to disturb your thoughts on our way back to London last night. I had quite forgotten about this hat.
What can we do for you today, Mr. Holmes?
Come near, Wiggins. Mind you look sharp. There'll be an extra guinea for the lad that finds him.
Goodbye.
We must leave now, Watson. Let us return to Sherringford Hall.
Okay.
Cabby! My respects, madam.
Oh, it's Miss Bromsby and her admirer, Lieutenant Harrington. It is
Have you ever met Wyatt Collin?
the nephew of the late Sir Bromsby. Oh, I have seen him just a few times since I was hired at Sherringford Hall. He stopped visiting the hall.
How would you describe him?
He was a very tall and slender young man, with a bright red hair. He's not well mannered.
Have you seen Inspector Lestrade?
Fuck.
Have you...
He is with Miss Bromsby and Lieutenant Harrington in Sir Bromsby's office. He's waiting.
Thank you.
You are surely...
Hello.
Oh, yes, because I am sure that Miss Bromsby and Lieutenant Harrington will make a splendid couple.
Wait, and how do you...
The brother of my cousin's boyfriend is currently employed in the Queen's Army Hostel. He said that the lieutenant gave him a very generous...
You don't say.
Yes, and if they decide to get married and make their home here, we won't be afraid for our jobs. And considering their youth, the family wouldn't stop growing anytime soon. I used to...
Well, I must leave you.
Please say hello for me to your doctor friend.
Closed.
Anything new here? No.
Closed.
Faster, man, faster.
Closed.
Closed.
Hello, Mary.
Hello, sir.
Tell me, Mary, do you remember...
Oh, he's a black sheep, that one is. He had a bad habit of stealing from the wine cellar at night. Then he was so saucy, he tried to pin it on the staff the next day. Can you...
So you weren't fond of him?
He spoke ill of everyone. Why, I recall the day our master...
Well,
Goodbye.
Are we finally going upstairs? Unbelievable.
Well, it's not too early.
Oh,
Just
we were
informed
here.
Miss Bromsby about Mr. Fowlett. Besides, I told her about the notes that suggested Sir Bromsby's wish to amend his will in favour of Mr. Grimble. Let's hope Mr. Bromsby's safe contains an official document which will allow us to see things more clearly. I do hope you've discovered the code, because I did not sleep...
You're in luck, I have.
the sequence of numbers found at Fowlett's should help me discover the case.
What should I do for? Well, the fuck? Should I put them together? 1, 2, 3, 2, 5.
It has no effect.
Fuck.
It has no effect. 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 It has no effect.
Okay, it's definitely something else. Okay.
It is simplicity itself.
Nailed it.
Bank statements. What could this key open? This could be valuable evidence. I have no interest. I have no interest in this.
You're kidding me, man.
I have no interest in this.
Total bullshit.
I have a feeling that I should inspect this Fairfax Theatre. It appears...
Okay.
Not one shred of paper about the inheritance.
First of all,
Rest assured,
Miss Bromsby, I will ask you for your continued patience. I have given you my word.
Let's go.
But what are we doing at this place? And why did you ask Lestrade to call Herman Grimble?
To ensure Grimble would not find us here. In the pursuit of justice, Watson, we are once more obliged.
Sorry, but why?
If Scotland Yard can be shown the necessity.
Exactly.
Now, Watson, we need to find a way into...
He's gonna let us in, right? Hello.
Hello, Mr. Goblet. The last time I saw you, you were filling barrels with motor oil.
Well, I'll be jiggered, Mr. Holmes. It is a small world, isn't it? Your days of roaming the docks are long past now, aren't they? Same for me. Tell me, what brings you to these parts?
Are you the watchman for this factory?
Not official, like. This'd be Fat Dub's job. But I take his place on weekends, and he...
Who is regular night watch?
That will be Marty and his dogs. Why...
In truth, I'm interested in the recent murder of Sir Bromsby. My investigation convinces me that vital evidence may well lie within this place.
Say nothing more. Here's the key for the office. It's the building just to the right after the entrance. The building's in the centre of the workers' cloakrooms. I don't think you'll find much to interest you there. Further in the yard, there's the storehouse for raw materials.
Do you also have the key to the former Fairfax Theatre?
No, I don't have that key. The only key I know of was given to Mr. Grimble when the building was bought. Mr. Holmes, you must make haste, as Dubbs has not been by for over 2 hours, so I'd expect him in the next quarter hour or so. No need for thanking me. This is small service indeed for all that you've done for me in the past.
We will return.
Okay, let's go here. First. Oh, wait.
Closed.
But maybe.
Come, Watson. Watson, stay by this window and let me know as soon as you...
All right, Holmes.
Safe to say too easy. Total bullshit.
They must have never cleaned here before.
The fuck? I can't press anything. Pictures.
Photographs of several completed projects of Bromsby's enterprise. Let's have a closer look. It is young Grimble, and there are visible signs of family... What a beautiful model. Something else is needed here.
Okay. Model is missing.
Something else is needed here.
Okay, we'll find it later. Fuck off.
Closed. Closed. This is a veritable museum.
Indeed.
An old souvenir from India.
An old souvenir.
I'll examine this statue of Ganesh.
I can touch it. Oh. Fucking slow bitch.
Closed. 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 Closed.
Total bullshit.
Is there anything under this type? Closed.
Fucking hell.
This writing is...
Interesting.
a miniature of Bromsby.
Okay, we got the figure. Key. Key to what? To drawer? Let's try.
I can't keep these documents. Grimble will know that his drawer was opened if I take this key. Grimble will know... Grimble will know that his drawer... Grimble will know that his drawer was opened if I take this...
He will know anyway.
I need more information.
You gotta be shitting me. Okay, back upstairs. Okay, I've seen all the photos. The fuck did I miss?
Grimble will know... Grimble will know that his drawer was opened if I take this key. Grimble will know that his drawer was opened if I take this... Grimble will know that his drawer was opened if I take this key.
Okay, the fuck should I do now? I wanna replace the key.
Grimble will know that his drawer was opened if I take this... Grimble will know that his drawer was opened. Grimble will know that his drawer was opened if I take this key. Grimble will know that his drawer was opened if I take this key. Grimble will know that his drawer was opened.
Bullshit. Total bullshit. The fuck? You gotta be shitting me.
This key reminds me of another.
Hurry, Holmes! I see some...
One moment. I must take care that... Quickly, let us secure a cab. I must send several messages of great importance.
Please sit down, Holmes. Even if you do not intend to eat, your constant agitation has been tiresome all evening. Besides, it threatens to ruin my diet.
Yes, but this activity allows me to concentrate. I suppose in the solving of this case, my brain must have priority over your stuff.
Ah, Holmes!
Hush, Watson. I can hear steps on the stairs. But the tread is...
I hope I've not disturbed you gentlemen by arriving unannounced and at such a late hour.
Nonsense.
This
Please
faggot.
come in, Lieutenant. We are pleased with the diversion offered by your presence.
Well, frankly speaking, I came with the hope that I could learn something of your progress on the case.
But you must tell me first, what is your interest in this case?
Oh, I see. Well, you must understand that, well, to speak plainly, Mr. Holmes, here is my position. I had not set foot on British soil for quite some time until now. A few short days ago, I saw an angel. It was Miss Lavinia, whom I then dared fall in love with. There is...
My good man, your meaning escapes me.
Several moments later, her father lies dead, and she is considered the main suspect in this affair. But I tell you, this is impossible, because I could not and dared not take my eyes off her.
So what is your...
It seems my unguarded and devoted attentions towards Miss Bromsby during her troubled days have left no doubt as to my true feeling for her. Inspector Lestrade has intimated that the court may consider my testimony to be tainted by my affections, thus my evidence disregarded. What is worse, I could even be accused of giving false evidence.
Ah, that is horrible. We will take every effort to avoid it.
Mind yourself! What do you want of me?
That is why I have come to see you, Mr. Holmes. If I must seem to abandon her to save her honour and her life, then I will leave. Even if it means the absolute destruction of our happiness. But you, Mr. Holmes...
Naturally, you must not lose hope, young man.
Anything is possible, Watson. Your hope is based on an assurance, which, in good faith, I cannot give, my dear Lieutenant. However, I can give you this advice. Abandoning Miss Bromsby will do her case no... Well, goodbye, Lieutenant.
I will heed you.
Wait, I will see you to the door.
We got him, Mr. Holmes. He was going into the Bromsby cement.
What did you say, Wiggins?
The man you're looking for went into the Bromsby cement works, mister, to the rear entrance. It was at night. Stapleton spotted him clear as day.
Here is your money, and your extra guinea as promised. Well earned, lads.
Sometimes, Holmes, I do not know what stops me from...
What are you going on about, Watson?
You know very well what I am referring to. This brave young soldier is in total despair and broke down in tears in these very rooms. But the great Sherlock Holmes could not give him a farthing of hope or...
We do not have time to argue my methods. My irregulars have just found the mysterious passenger.
The Bromsby Cement Works...
Here again.
According to Mr. Goblet, the cement factory will be guarded by a pair of dogs.
What? Where did he put them? In his pocket?
Come, Watson. Stay here, Watson. If anyone attempts to scale this wall, then cross over to this side. Make as much noise as you...
Be careful, Holmes.
I must get to the main office and locate the key to the Fairfax Theatre. I must stay hidden at all times.
I like the ultra-realistic rain. Okay, he's completely hidden. Damn dog.
What now? Who's there? Stop where you are.
You gotta be shitting me. You gotta be shitting me.
We shall examine...
Okay, I have to play all the way from our last save. So let's overwrite this again. Now let's go.
What now? Who's there?
The fuck?
Stop where...
Bullshit. Let's go again.
What now? Who's there?
The fuck?
Stop where you are. What now? Who's there?
You gotta be fucking shitting.
Stop where... What now? Who's there?
Fucking hell, man.
Stop where...
Did I finally nail it?
Perfect,
Yeah.
I am here. I believe I shall find the key in this office. I must repeat all the steps I took before to get the Fairfax Theatre key in Grimble's desk.
Okay, no problem. So first one was Ganesh, right? Now go back.
Observe, Grimble must have...
Warehouse key, okay. No. Now I have to go with fucking dog again. Okay, we're gonna save here just in case.
Now I shall travel to the Fairfax Theatre, but I'm...
I can't see shit. Okay, this should be easy. I should just wait for Doc to... or not.
What now? Who's there? Stop where...
Okay. Let's go
Now
again.
I shall...
Where's the damn dog?
What now? Who's there? Stop where you are.
Now I shall try...
Shut up. I'm gonna save here. Did I nail it? Did I totally nail it here?
What now? Who's there?
Fucking hell.
Stop where...
So close. So close. Run, you fucking noob.
Come, Watson. Let us... Watson,
Nailed it.
look to the gates and let me know if a guard or anyone else...
All right, Holmes.
My word, I can't see anything. I must light the...
No, like they don't see that.
I need... Damp white footsteps. Somebody has been here.
Very interesting.
This lock is very old. This lock is very old. Let us enter. I must light the lamp. Ah, now I see better. traces of blood and hair.
Cute.
The theatre was transformed into a warehouse when Bromsby bought it. Few traces remain from the old days. Close. Close. Close.
No more keys.
Close. Close.
Bullshit. Climb up. Climb here. Oh.
This place is rather sinister. I need something. Quicklime! I must take precautions, as this substance...
Fun.
Some relics from the theatre days, most likely. Some relics from the theatre... Some relics from... The knot is too tight. I need... This is quicklime. I need a mask to protect myself.
Mask. Where the fuck can I get mask?
You may go, Holmes.
Maybe I can use cap as a mask. Just cover my face and voila.
This is quicklime.
Fuck. Where can we get the damn mask?
Ah, a clean cloth. I can use it as a mask. At least with this improvised mask, I can now enter the room.
Where's the mask? I don't think him wearing it.
We are running out of time. I need something to remove.
Shit. Shovel.
No, I need to find something.
Are you shitting me?
I need. Some relics from the.
Take them. Where's the shop?
Some relic. Some relics from the.
Fucking bullshit.
I need some.
Let's go back to find something. What the fuck? Nothing useful. Maybe he can wait with this piece of shit.
A passport issued to a man named Johansson.
Perfect.
A bottle of liqueur from the Richmond Abbey. Watson, over here. Watson, go secure a white cloth around your face. One can be found in the room. When you are...
All right, Holmes. Oh, poor devil.
Yes, there's something of the devil in this. However, I'm sure in a way you have not considered. We should take our leave as quietly as we came. I do hope that Lestrade will follow my instructions to the letter. If we want to keep our advantage in this inquiry, it seems to me that we have gathered all of the key elements, Watson. However, before we retire, let's summarize our findings. The questions should be answered yes or no and justified by the evidence. We must have made an error. The question should be answered yes or no. The question should be answered yes or no and justified by the evidence or testimony received. A passport. It is simplicity itself.
Nailed it.
Good morning, Holmes. During this long night I got little rest. I cannot forget the terrible face on that poor fellow we found last night. And I won't even mention those unfortunate men we encountered purely through bad luck.
You say bad luck, Watson? I think not. Lestrade will have something to say about this point when he arrives. Our dear Mrs. Hudson, she must surely have risen in the middle of the night to prepare such a feast. I presume that you have your notes, Lestrade. Good. Here are mine. You seem to be somewhat tired, my dear Lestrade. You must calm yourself.
Somewhat tired? Holmes, read it for yourself in the Morning Times. It speaks only of crisis, riots, and perhaps even revolution in the streets. The bank's in a panic, froze the entire assets of the Bromsby Company. Now Grimble's unable to pay his workers. They're leaving their work sites, marching in the streets, and even now breaking everything they see.
Good God!
My superiors inform me that in 3 days' time, Bromsby's largest suppliers threaten to stop all deliveries if a solution isn't found. It seems that the future of this city and even more depends on the resolution of this case, and I must admit I'm at a complete loss. My superiors are harassing me hourly. Every day brings some new find to bedevil me, like a corpse in the night or some other mystery that confuses this case even more. And with all of this, you want me to calm myself?
Watson, would you be so kind as to pour a cup of tea for Inspector Lestrade? You see, Lestrade, the dimensions of this case are merely a reflection of the larger faults of our fragile and complicated society. London can be viewed as a game of 4 million dominoes, which are placed one after another, just so. Should some event cause one domino to fall, then another domino shall surely fall as well, and so it will continue. To stop this chain reaction, there is only one alternative. You must remove a domino, and this reaction shall cease. I agree that the sudden spectacle of all of these falling dominoes is most disconcerting. This may lead one to make the reckless decision to remove any domino at hand to try and stop the tide of these events. But it is critical that we concentrate our efforts and reason on only one question. Which domino shall we take away? Or rather, which one are we obliged to take away due to its critical position in the chain of dominoes?
I know, Holmes. My superiors demand a guilty party, and they will have him, no later than the day after tomorrow. It matters little that I doubt his guilt. We discovered certain documents that offer proof that Grimble misappropriated funds for a personal enterprise while he was an associate in India. Sir Bromsby had discovered these improprieties, which gives Grimble an excellent motive to seek Sir Bromsby's death. So I have two strong possibilities for the guilty man. But I lack definitive evidence that favors one or the other. My choice is now ruled solely by a number of important presumptions and will have two immediate consequences. One of these individuals will obtain ownership rights in the Bromsby Company, and the other will have the executioner's rope. Either way, Holmes, we've identified one of your attackers. If you need me, I'll be at Sherringford Hall tonight.
You have shaken him, Holmes.
Such was my intent. In such a complicated case, the police have their uses. I cannot bear if they start to lose their efficiency and reason. I'm going to get dressed while you study Lestrade's findings.
I must read the documents Holmes gave me.
Okay, we totally nailed 3 days, so we're gonna end this part